myself, the way I feel, and even some of my physical characteristics resemble a woman. In other words, a trans woman is typically a woman born in a man's body. Yes, it does happen, viewers, and fortunately or unfortunately, there are even some scientific evidences which show that this exists. Now, coming back to the next tough question, what is it like being a trans woman living in Zimbabwe? I would say it's still an uphill task. Why? Because you find that our families, relatives, communities we come from, the education sector, private sector, government, even the health sector, do not understand us and do not understand our existence. And that brings about a lot of stigma, a lot of discrimination, and we feel that definitely a lot needs to be done because we are human just like anybody else.
That's a very enlightening explanation. Thank you so much, Aubrey, for that. And we'll move on to Andre. Quickly explain to us what exactly does it mean to be what exactly does trans man mean, and what it means being a trans man living in Zimbabwe.
Okay, so definition of trans man according to the GDX is a person who was assigned to female genitalia at birth but identifies as a male person. And what it means for me to be a trans man in Zimbabwe, what I can actually say is that it's tough being a trans man in Zimbabwe because 70% of Zimbabweans, they identify as Christians, and their basis as Christians denounces any persons who identifies as transgender. So living in such a country where already the religious sector is against you, it's kind of very difficult. And as well as also considering that traditional leaders and the legislation, they are also against transgender persons. So there are many at times issues around stigma, discrimination, harassment, even by the police themselves. So to say that being a trans man in Zimbabwe is easy, I would be telling a lie.
Okay, interesting insights there. And I'm not saying from what both of you are saying, right?